Allegedly, they said Olori Elizabeth ridiculed Mariam in front of her visitors, whom she was discussing Queen Naomi with, calling Queen Naomi names, telling those people how they have been experiencing problems from one problem to the other, all because of Queen Naomi. That Queen Naomi is not as good as people thought that she is. After all, there have been this news going on that it was Ooni of Ife who disvirgined Queen Naomi, but it is not Ooni that disvirgined Queen Naomi. They said when Dr. Elizabeth hears this particular one, she couldn't hold it but to fire back at Mariam, because they said she was passing while Mariam was discussing with her, you know, visitors. They said they were laughing loud, but the moment Dr. Elizabeth stopped to tell her that, look, oh, you can never ever be like Queen Naomi. That Queen Naomi is one thing you will never be in this life, no matter how hard you try. Okay, look at your condition. Look at the marriages. Look at your marriage. And because you are fighting Queen Naomi, the world is fighting against you. Your marriage is fighting against you. Everything around you is fighting against you. And you don't want to give up on fighting Queen Naomi. That this is just the beginning. Whether it's Ooni that is virgin her or not, that she remains the best wife of the king. And that is where the king's heart belongs. And the moment you start telling yourself the truth, the better for you. The same Mariam was like, look at you. Look at you. I thought I was doing you a favor when I was telling you to come to the palace. I never know that you're going to be a problem to me. Hey, my people. Welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, okay? My people, if anyone have told Mariam that a day like this will come, that Dr. Elizabeth will turn out to be her karma, I don't think she will ever believe it. Because she is the reason why this marriage is the way it is right now. Because we do know that before Dr. Elizabeth enters this palace, there have been arrangements that Queen Naomi is coming back to the palace. As a matter of fact, they said Queen Naomi have agreed after a lot of people have been involved in the issue. Someone like Deji of Akure, Esther Ajayi, Reverend Funke, all of them, they have begged Queen Naomi, and Queen Naomi have agreed. They were making preparations for her return until Mariam instigated the king to go for Dr. Elizabeth. As a matter of fact, they said Mariam was the one going to Dr. Elizabeth every now and then, pleading with her, begging her, hey. And her mission is that so that Queen Naomi will not come back to the palace. But little did she know that Dr. Elizabeth's arrival in the palace is going to be her worst nightmare. Anyways, and as God may have it, the same Dr. Elizabeth, which she thought will come and join force with her to ensure that Queen Naomi will not return back to the palace, happens to be an ambassador of peace. And instead of being on Mariam's side, she decided to be supporting her husband to make sure that the husband is happy. And that is why she has been working towards making sure that Queen Naomi returns back to the palace. And this is something that has been pissing Mariam off, seriously. If she have anything, if she have her way, I am sure she will work and then sit and ensure that Dr. Elizabeth leaves this marriage by all means. Because this issue of the wives leaving the palace, they said it was Elizabeth who engineered it and was supporting the king, working towards achieving it, because she know that the king will not allow her to go outside, that the king will want her and the Queen Naomi to stay back. This life, balance. You see, the same cup that Mariam is using to measure for Queen Naomi, this life, I would like to say, elements of life is using it on her right now, because a lot of things have been against Mariam. People are against her. The marriage that she's in is against her. Everything is against her. And this is happening because she is fighting someone with the grace of God. Queen Naomi did nothing to them. Queen Naomi have not done anything to them, So in as much as a lot of people believe that they are being used as two, they are also not good people at all. Yes, so we know that the battle is a territorial battle. Who owns the land and who does not own the land? The spirits are working against Queen Naomi, especially those bad ones, with their servants serving them. Then Mariam and her cohorts, they are also fighting their own, but their own is just chicken change. Their own is not a serious case because the king have shown them that look, oh, their own case is nothing, you know. The main trouble here right now is those ones that Queen Naomi cannot say this is the person, or we cannot say this is the person, or this is the spirit, because it is obvious that this is a spiritual battle going on. Mariam and their colleagues like Ronke them, Ashley them, Temitope, who is always two-faced. Well, that one is two-faced. A lot of people thought that Temitope is in support of Queen Naomi, but with what we have been hearing lately, it is obvious that Temitope is two-faced. She will come and pretend to the king that, look, oh, I am in support of your happiness, so I want your son to return back to you. When she goes to Mariam, she will tell them, look at that one. They thought I am with them. They never knew I was using tactics to get information from them. And she will go and expose all the information that she have gathered from the king to the women. And they are using it against Queen Naomi. But all of these things, I believe, is destiny. And destiny is like it's like chapters of a book. You know, every verse, or will I say every episode will always play. You know, but at the end of it all, it's the end that will justify the means. Yes, so you see, in this fight, we are waiting for the end of it, and I bet you, the end, Queen Naomi will rejoice. Yes, so whether they like it or not, whether they gang people against her or not, whether it is territorial or not, God have given her powers over that palace, and as long as she is the only one with a son there, it is going to remain so. You know, God is not a man. He knows the way he does his own things. Anyway, guys, I don't know what to think, but I think Dr. Elizabeth is Mariam's scammer. Take it or you leave it, that is what it is, because she have been fighting Mariam back to back ever since she entered that palace, especially against fighting Queen Mariam against her activities against Queen Naomi. So guys, don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Bye. Love you guys.